My sweethearts, what it do? I got a crazy case today. Utah man. So get your lighters up, Utah. Utah man whose body was found in freezer left note saying his wife didn't kill him. Yup, y'all heard me right. Utah man whose body was found in freezer left note saying his wife didn't kill him. Before he died, Paul Edward Mathers wanted to make it clear that his wife did not kill him. I want it known that Jeannie is in no way responsible for my death. Mathers wrote in a letter notarized. Okay. But exactly how Mathers died and how his body ended up in a freezer inside his apartment, where it apparently stayed for a decade, may never be answered. Dang, okay. On Wednesday, Thule police announced that they had concluded their investigation into one of the department's most unique cases ever. But several questions surrounding the death of Mathers remain unanswered. This is crazy. So they saying police identified body of man found found frozen. I'm sorry, my sweethearts. Police identified body of man found frozen in Thule woman's freezer as her husband. Utah woman's husband was in freezer for 10 years, police confirmed. Did Thule man in freezer Did Thule man in freezer for 10 years leave note for police? The bizarre case began November the 22nd, my sweethearts, when police responded to the Remington Park Apartments, 495 West Utah Avenue, to conduct a welfare check on 75-year-old Jeannie Mathers, who had not been seen for a week. Inside, police discovered she was deceased and was believed to have died of natural causes. But as officers searched the house looking for clues as to how long she had been dead, they discovered Mathers' body in the freezer. Look at this. Look at this. I tell you, that's why I don't go to people's houses. I don't care. These sneaky stuff is in. I'm telling you. Detectives suspected early in the investigation that the couple may have purposely kept Paul Mathers' death a secret so his wife could continue receiving Veterans Affairs checks after his death. This is sick. So this woman could keep receiving Veterans Affairs checks. That don't make no sense. Thule Police Sergeant Jeremy Hansen said Wednesday that detectives determined Cerrone Mathers received $177,325 from the VA from the time her husband died until the time she died. Jesus. The couple did not it said the couple did not receive any social security money, he said. She was living. She had money. And that's what they do it for. They will murder somebody for their pensions and all. This is crazy. Police say Mathers had terminal cancer, but were unable to conclude if that was the ultimate cause of death. Investigators believe he died sometime between February 4th, 2009 and March 8th, 2009. Are y'all serious? And y'all ain't search and look for his body or nothing? Just crazy. According to a notarized letter believed to have been written by Paul Mathers before his death, he called his body cancer-ridden. I am fully aware that with my heart condition, the Lortabs and hydrocodone will eventually stop my heart. It will not be deliberate. as I am not ready to leave my wife, Jeannie Marie. Jeannie has foiled my actual suicide attempts. This is sad. In his letter, read, my sweethearts, to whom it may concern, I, Paul E. Mathers, a.k.a. Paulie, being a relatively, I'm sorry, my sweethearts, I'm reading his letter that he wrote, relatively sound mind and cancer-ridden body, make the following statement. I am fully aware with my heart condition, like I read at first, the Lortabs, hydrocodone will eventually stop my heart. It will not be deliberate, as I'm not ready to leave my wife, Jeannie. Jeannie has foiled my actual suicide attempts. I want it known that Jeannie is no way responsible for my death, although that will be what my drama queen mother will claim. My mother, Zeta Lamb, can get on with her life without having to acknowledge that I, her firstborn, am a TG. Yup, if he wrote that, it's notarized. Oh my goodness, he said his mother gonna blame the wife. See this? Oh my goodness. I want to know. Let's keep going, my sweethearts. I want to know, is that his handwriting and all? This is word. He wrote a suicide attempt. A letter that said she didn't do it. Who? If everybody could do that, these cases would be easy out here. An autopsy by the Utah State Medical Examiner's Office noted that Mathers had end-of-stage bladder cancer, for which he had only weeks to months to live in early 2009. I hope y'all can hear me, my sweethearts. I do have a head cold. Hope y'all can hear me. It is also noted that Mr. Mathers' toxicology included highly lethal levels of several prescription narcotics. Thule police said in a prepared statement. But when Mathers' body was found in the freezer, he had a garage bag wrapped around his head with it tightly duct taped around his neck, according to Hansen. Here we go with these garbage bags wrapped around these heads. Ain't it, my sweethearts? Come on. Let me get some water. Excuse me. All these bags wrapped around these heads, ain't it? What is up with this? It is duct tape tight. He is duct tape around his neck, according to Hansen. It is unclear whether this was secured before or after death. Therefore, an asphyxial, I hope I'm saying it right, my sweethearts, cause of death cannot be ruled out. Like basically suffocation. That's what that means. Cause of death cannot be ruled out. Because of definitive cause of death cannot be determined. The manner of death also remains undetermined. The medical examiner's office stated. So this is crazy. They can't even find out. Then there was the question of whether Sarone Mathers had helped putting the garbage bag on her husband's head. See that? Wrapping the duct tape and putting him in the freezer. See? Like somebody had to help him. He just took the bag, put it on his head, wrapped it around his throat. Oh, I did it all, babe. I'm going to write the letter. I'm going to put myself in a bag. I'm going to wrap the tape around. Oh, you don't touch me. I'm going to hop in this freezer. And I'm just going to close it. And you just act like nothing never happened. And when they catch me, when they find, just keep getting money from me. Month to month, live your life. But when they find me, they just find me. And when they find me, you won't go to jail. Unless he was unless he was going to say, well, when you die, babe, I see you on the other side. Because this is crazy. And I'm just, spitting the real. This is crazy. According to the Hansen, the Utah State Crime Lab processed the garbage bags for latent fingerprints. But no latent prints of comparable value were found. Because of that, the question of whether anyone else was involved in putting Mather's body in the freezer also remained unanswered. And see that? They wanted to check for fingerprints, latent prints. So that's what they call when you want to check garbage bag prints. Why they didn't check them prints on them bags Kanika had? The little garbage pieces that was in the freezer. I'm just saying. Questions were also raised about whether relatives ever questioned why they never heard from or saw Mathers. Right. On March 5th, 2009, Mathers' sister went to visit and was told by Sarone Mathers that her husband had moved to California. Hansen said, yeah. And they never questioned it. This is crazy. There were also indications that Mathers had somewhat of an estranged relationship with his family, according to police. In his note, while emphasizing his wife had nothing to do with his death, Mathers added, although that will be what my drama queen mother will claim. My mother can get on with her life without having to acknowledge that I, her firstborn, am a TG. TG can be used as an abbreviation for transgender, my sweethearts. The letter is signed Paul E. Mathers, aka Paula E. Mathers. Yes, transgender. Mathers' mother died in. Wait a minute, my sweethearts. Your girl fighting this head cold, my sweethearts, over here. Trying to get this case out. So just bear with me. Mathers' mother died in January 2018. Hansen said, posing yet another roadblock in seeking answers in the investigation. Hansen said because many of those with direct knowledge of what happened have died, and because of other challenges in collecting information and evidence, we are never going to have final answers. That death there, that was a covered up death. You hear me? What I don't understand about that, no one never checked the woman's house. No one never, like when they went to the cops, what happened? All I'm telling you, my sweethearts, is this is another awareness. You hear me? Look how long someone could be gone in your freezer, just in the lady freezer. And she was just moved on with her life. Just moved on with the money. I'm sorry, with his money. It just was spinning away, spinning away. No one never checked the house. I don't believe that. My sweethearts chime in. I just wanted to give y'all that story. Because I look like it's 2020 now. And the family still, complaining of how the widow received $177,000 from her husband, VA, veteran benefits, before she too died. How long that went on to 2020 of February now? And the family now, they want answers and questions and questions. It's too late. They was already, as soon as that woman said that man moved to Cali, they should have tracked him down then. People not to be trusted. That's why I watch. I'm real vigilant. Y'all better be careful, seriously. Because you never know what someone could do to you, have you, put you in something. I'm just saying, just be aware, my sweethearts, for real. Look how long this man was in that freezer from 2009 to 2018. And now 2020, the family is, they like me, concerned, looking stupid, like, what happened? Yes, I'm doing the same thing. From 2009 to 2018, that lady was living with all that money. Nobody cared to even check. They couldn't have been black, my sweethearts. They could not. I'm telling you. They'd have been all up in the house. They'd have found that man's body already. These cases is something else. It's your girl, Jennifermdarealest, my sweethearts, and I'm out.